Hey Capricorn, welcome to your mid-monthly reading. My name's Amber. My channel is Persephone Journey Tarot. Thank you so much for being here. It is a mid-monthly from July the 15th through to August 15th. It is a Celtic cross spread laid out in a magic square. We're just looking at love and general energies for this period for the next 30 days, to be more specific. Today is the 22nd of July. So I would say this reading will take you all the way into the 22nd of August. I keep stuttering in your readings and I don't know why. But anyway, I think there's a lot of energy with you at the moment, like a hell of a lot of energy is going on with you at the moment, Capricorn. Like it's all going on for you, so I'm sure you can feel it. I'm sure you're probably going through it. A lot of like strong energy seems to be around you. I actually did your whole reading already. The thing wasn't recording and it was mainly about your health. There have been improvements to health, you finding solutions around treatments and therapies, finding a love relationship that seems to bring in some sort of healing, and you also getting more in touch with your intuition. So maybe those themes will still come out in this reading. I decided to reshuffle all together, burn some sage, everything. Your energy was so strong, and I never really have readings. Well, I do, but only in personals usually. Usually in my monthlies, there's not that much conviction, you know. But then it's all kind of vague, a lot of messages. But for you, there was like clear messages coming out, very strong, and I had to start over. So yeah, sorry about that, but it wasn't my fault. Spirit decided that no, we're not going to record that. Okay. Know why. So yeah, I burned some sage and I've restarted. What repeating cards do we have? I don't think we have any repeating cards apart from the Death card and I think the Queen of Wands. We did start out before in your last reading with the Two of Cups, and now we've got the Princess of Cups energy here. We had the Temperance card here, now we've got the Six of Pentacles. So again, love is most definitely in your mind. There seems to be a new love relationship, or again, some sort of emotional healing that's happening, striking a new path when it comes to love, being more curious about love, maybe being more in love or inclined to kind of accept romantic gestures, and you're kind of curious, basically. You're wanting to have new experiences when it comes to love. And this would also be a new journey with regards to healing, especially with it being coupled by the Six of Coins and with the Queen of Pentacles being here centrally as well. Got the Nine of Pentacles for how you feel about yourself. Got the Five of Pentacles for the near future. So with the near future here now with the Five of Pentacles, this could be again you meeting a soulmate. You meeting someone that does help you and support you through this healing process, okay? That's willing to walk with you through thick and thin. With the Six of Pentacles here, the challenge could be that there's maybe not enough reciprocity. So you could have someone that's very interested in you, that you're not maybe willing to kind of go in kind of head first as quickly as they are. Or make a commitment as quickly as they are, maybe because you're more focused on your health at the moment. Again, still going through some sort of healing here with the Judgment card. Yeah, so reciprocity seems to be a bit of a challenge at the moment, I think, in terms of time and how much time you can give to this person. The Temperance card has come out at the base of the deck again, so there's another repeating card from the last reading. Definitely healing is happening here for you. Emotional balance. You may be needing to balance your emotions a bit. I did get in the last reading that you kind of were trying to possibly trying to verbalize your feelings, but at the same time also maybe blocking out your feelings and just trying to be logical and rational about everything. And this is, I think this same reading here is saying that the more you do that, the more of a bind you kind of put yourself in. It doesn't really put you in the best place in terms of your spiritual growth or in terms of your health. If that is an issue, you could actually find that your health is greatly improved as you open up your heart space, okay? And even be more loving and forgiving towards yourself as well, okay, with the Judgment card here. So yeah, I feel like you've met someone who may be a water sign, Scorpio, Pisces or Cancer, who maybe wants to kind of rush in, much maybe more in love with the idea of love than you are. And you may be more concerned with money issues or your health, like I've said. and just not maybe as willing to reciprocate right now the amount of time that this person maybe wants to give, or maybe it's vice versa. Maybe you're finding that the person that you're dealing with is a bit slow to move, and isn't giving you the same amount as you're giving them. And either way, balance needs to be brought into the situation in order for there to be healing. Okay, so we've got the Judgment card here for what's motivating this whole situation. This is your major lesson. This is what's going on inside of you. So with regards to your path, you're coming to terms, maybe just being more honest with yourself. Maybe things that you closed away for a long time, ignored, pushed down. I think Capricorns do have the tendency to push down their emotions, to sacrifice their heart's desire for material gain or for what they need to kind of bring order into their lives and stability. But definitely more of a business kind of approach to maybe even love and life. However, this is all coming to the surface now. All these issues are coming to the surface. We had the Moon card as well in your last reading, which also represents this, this underbelly now coming to the surface. This things that maybe you haven't dealt with, not forgiven people, not forgiving yourself. Maybe you need to seek forgiveness from others as well. This is all coming to the surface. It's all coming to the fore, and it's now here for you to make a judgment on, to finally put them to rest, forgive them and release and let them go in order for you to move forward. So you could be kind of scared about maybe entering into relationships because of past hurts and hang-ups that you have, but you are working through that. I think you recognize the things that maybe are holding you back now, and you can see them for what they are. That could be why you're now more willing to maybe explore love a bit more, explore your heart space. We have got the overall outcome as the Queen of Cups. This is you being totally in love, possibly with yourself, the idea of love or somebody else. But definitely reconnecting to your intuition is key here, and reconnecting with your emotions and your inner world a bit. So you're a bit less outer focused and a lot more internally focused, especially with there being how many queens do we have? We've got 2 queens here, and we also got, I think we've got another queen under here. Oh no, we don't. Sorry, I thought I saw another queen. So yeah, you've got 2 queens here. One is your outcome and one is your central focus. So yeah, most definitely is more internal work going on with regards to your emotions and health and self-esteem, stability within. Yeah, I think you're understanding that you know your health is your wealth, and that's a very important saying. If we don't look after ourselves first and give back evenly, I think you have to kind of feed this emotional part of yourself somehow, to bring balance and to bring health and bring you back on path, to make you even more abundant, to allow you to give even more to the world or to your business or to your family. Okay, so in the near past we have got this kind of very healthy situation of acceptance, of belonging. Maybe you have found someone or found a group of people that you really do feel connected to, that is your soul group. Again, this is someone possibly proposing as well, and families uniting. It's also a sense of freedom, and again, I feel this is very much connected with the recent lunar eclipse for you. Yeah, there's a coming together. There's some sort of completion that's happened. That's possibly created some sort of new sense of stability for you, but on more of a passionate heart space level. And this may have left you feeling more secure, or you being more focused on kind of internalizing that kind of security. The 5 of Coins does talk about change. It often talks about things probably getting more difficult or more challenging. But with change comes opportunity. Okay. So you do have an opportunity here to learn, to grow, to better your health. Probably seeking help from others, opening up, allowing people in. It's not just about you giving all the time. It's about you receiving and being receptive. Okay, especially with the Queen of Cups here as the outcome. And healing is most definitely here for you, Capricorn, Prince of Pentacles. And again, we've got more healing here with the Star card. So if it's a health issue you're going through, like I saw in the last reading, I think there's definitely progress there. It may be slow and steady. You may need to carefully plan it out and take measured steps and really think about maybe different therapies and things that you're doing carefully. But there are people around you that can help you. There is a refuge here for you. And it will require you to kind of open up and share your problems maybe with others rather than keeping it all bottled up. It's about sharing, especially with the Six of Pentacles, allowing people in emotionally. And I think you found people maybe in the near past that you can do that with. And I think it's more your family, your friends. You may find you've got a lot more support than you thought you did in the near past. And I think it's allowing you to grow and move forward. Nine of Pentacles here. This is how you see yourself. You see yourself as very independent, accomplishing a lot through the independence, having a lot to be proud of, but again, feeling very alone. You may have your pets, like she's got her owl. You may even have associates, groups, work colleagues, but maybe there's nothing really, maybe you need more of a human experience, and more of a human connection. And I'm not saying associates aren't human, but more maybe of a deeper connection with people, more meaningful connection with others. Okay, sharing your wealth as well, possibly sharing your gifts, sharing your skills, maybe advised here as well. But you are feeling very, very independent. And I think you're doing very well financially. In your career, you're fine, you're doing well, you've accomplished a lot. Like I said, there's some sort of completion. You've definitely achieved a lot, but I think it's just time for you to kind of give yourself a bit of a break. We've got the Ten of Swords here as well in your environment. So a lot of things have come to an end, maybe with regards to the way that you think about your environment. Again, this talks about ill health maybe as well, being overwhelmed, working yourself to the bone, exhausting yourself, sometimes even pushing too hard, and there like being mental exhaustion. This will also be about people around you. Maybe you're learning to, maybe you've seen as well that the people that you thought were friends actually aren't, or your associates are just associates, and that more meaningful bonds are available to you and will bring in great healing. But right now you're exhausted. I think even your environment is even probably affected by that. Again, your health is your wealth. So if you are having any financial difficulty, it's probably to do with the fact that you're not giving yourself, you're not adding to your love valve, like you're not adding to you need to focus on your heart chakra, basically. So maybe some heart chakra meditations, learning how to open up the heart space even to yourself, forgiving yourself, letting go, release. But the Ten of Swords does suggest that you are actually at the very beginning stages of healing, simply by recognizing that you can't go down this road anymore. You can't go down this road of being so maybe detached from things or being all in your head about things. Your emotions, that softness, that soft part of your life need, that love energy needs to be fed a lot more for there to be balance brought in. Okay, and then we've got the Fool card here for your hopes and fears. So again, I think you're trying to manifest this new beginning, this fresh new beginning. You do want to let go. You do want to let go of all this. You've had enough. You've had enough of the people in your environment. You maybe have had enough of your environment, period. You may want to change jobs. You may want to do a job that's more of a healing profession, especially with these cards being the outcome. You do want to start something completely new. And the Death card also came out in your last reading that I didn't record by accident. As part of the outcome, this kind of renewal, this ending, letting go. It could be involved with the Scorpio here as well. But yeah, the Fool card here says you are on a journey, most definitely, on something brand new. The sun is going to shine again. Your health, I think, is going to improve, but it will require you, and I think you know, of letting go of baggage, but more so dealing with it, talking to people about it, getting the help, getting support, and maybe just thinking differently about things, like not thinking that you're weak because you're asking for help. Maybe that's it, or being scared to open up because people are going to let you down. You have to kind of be a bit brave here and make yourself a bit vulnerable. And I think you are trying to do that. You are trying. So yeah, the overall outcome here is the Queen of Cups. So I think you do find that emotional balance, most definitely. You do kind of fall completely into your heart space. You may actually completely fall in love as well with a Scorpio who actually heralds a change for you. Usually relationships with Scorpio, I think Scorpios are quite intense sometimes, and maybe you're finding it a little bit intense to be with them. Maybe you feel like you can't give them as much as they're giving. You know, I do feel like they are. I definitely got that before in your last reading, where this person was like really kind of going for it, and you feeling like maybe you couldn't keep up. You're more hesitant. You're a bit more cautious. But yeah, this person seems to, I think, either really love you, or you are completely in love with them, or maybe it's mutual here as well, especially with the Six of Cups, sorry, Six of Coins, and the Temperance card. It would suggest there is mutuality, mutual feelings here. Again, with the Three of Wands, you are being asked to put yourself out there, to make yourself vulnerable, and to do it confidently, and to expect the best. If you know you've done all you can, then you should be confident that something good will come of it. Oh, that's the third queen. Yeah, I did see three queens. So yeah, it's very much internal rather than doing lots of outside stuff and doing lots of work. This is about your internal growth this month, especially with the Scorpio card. Deep emotions need to be addressed and let go of. And this could be even emotions that you kind of attach to the ego, or like ego-driven emotions. Only really loving yourself if you're doing well, that kind of thing. Giving yourself a bit of a break here, I think, and digging a bit deeper when it comes to self-love. Because the Queen of Wands, she loves herself unconditionally. She doesn't see any faults in her. And even if she does, she sees them as opportunity to grow and to become even better and to learn from them. Sorry, my twins are in the passage building something. They've got music on. Yeah, like young people's music. Yeah, so yeah, it's about making yourself vulnerable. It's about putting yourself out there, and being brave and confident in doing so, and also showing yourself as much self-love as you can, as is possible, and really starting that self-love journey, it looks like here, which is lovely. Shame it had to come to the Ten of Swords before you got there, but the Ten of Swords exists for a reason. This happens to all of us. I've got a Capricorn moon. I'm exactly the same. Um, it takes a lot for me to trust anyone and open up. So I can, I'm speaking from experience too. So, but yeah, a lot of healing is available to us, it seems, with the Temperance card here. Steady progress, yes, but we're going to get there, most definitely. All we've got to do is make a commitment to that path, stay almost stubbornly on that path, envision a very positive future, and we'll get there. Again, this blackness suggests that it's very internal. It's not putting, it's about absorbing, it's about being receptive to things, listening to see what's coming in and then acting. Okay, so yeah, so it's about taking the right action. Again, holding that vision for the future, for healing, knowing that you need to not only water the earth, that's your material things, but also feed and replenish your emotions, your soul, you know, your heart space. Okay, so yeah, that's your reading. I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to now take this through to the extended, as it is the mid-monthly. I'm not going to go on forever. But if you did want to see more about your relationship specifically, I'm going to pull some cards specific to the relationship, your relationships, and also look at the next 3 months for your career and love life. Okay, so hopefully I'll see you there. It's a great way to support the channel, so please do join me there. I really do appreciate it. I also do weekly readings on Facebook, and they're both general and love, and I also do daily readings on Instagram, and my monthlies and mid-monthlies on YouTube. So yeah, stay tuned. I hope to see you soon. Take care. Bye.